Oh, hi.
Hi, my name is Alan. What's your name?
My name is Fu.
Nice to meet you, Fu. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Excellent. When did you begin learning English?
I have learned English for about 3 years, 3 months, and I'm kind of a very beginner
Yeah, that's okay. Why do you want to learn English now?
because I want to improve my. I want to talk to a foreigner, and I want to read a lot of books,
Hmm.
uh, theories uh, um, in English.
Excellent. Are you a student?
I'm a medical student.
Excellent, fantastic. How many more years do you need to do before you are complete?
Um, I'm in the last year of my medical school.
Excellent.
Um, yeah.
And do you know where you will work when you finish?
um, in my city, we have a big hospital, and it is the biggest hospital of my country. So will apply uh, to have a job in that the hospital. So I
Excellent.
think so.
Excellent. I have a good idea. I have some questions that I like to ask people the first time I meet them, and this will give you a good opportunity to express yourself in English. Would you like to hear them?
Yes, I would like to hear them.
If you could sit at a table and eat a meal with any person in the world, who would you choose?
Uh, I think I would eat a meal with my family,
Excellent. What kind of things would you
my
talk about?
parents.
Excellent. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and what would you do?
I always have a dream to uh, put my foot on Japan.
Hmm.
Um, because I always watch uh, anime. Do you know that?
Ah,
And
yeah, I've seen some animes. What
uh,
about
Japanese cartoon.
Akira? Do you know this one? Akira?
Yes,
It's
and
really good.
for me, Japan's true cartoon is a country which is very colorful, beautiful, and the people there are very friendly.
Excellent. Cool. And if you could send a message to everyone in the world, what message would you send?
I think my message would be um, uh, take care of take care of our planet, and as you take care of your own future.
Excellent. Excellent answer. Um,
Because because according to my latest um, news I ever read lately,
mhm.
um, our environment is being ruined.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true. How do you think
yeah.
we can fix this?
I think we can do with a very li- uh, with our little action, just like
Mhm.
turn off the light when you go out. Don't uh, you don't litter uh, and save and save the water.
Excellent. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes.
What would you do if you had 3 wishes?
3 wishes. First, I will wish I will have a lot of money.
Mhm.
And the second wish is I will wish I could have more wishes. That's all I can
Nice.
think now.
Good decision. Good decision. What would you do? What would you do differently if there was 30 hours in a day?
30 hours in a day.
Mhm.
And for me, my calendar is kind of busy now because
Mhm.
because I'm in the last year of my school, and for me, a day with a day with 24 hours, I couldn't do anything because I have to study to do a lot of work to
Mhm.
learn a lot of things and to go through a lot of exams. So I don't think with me 24 hours a day I couldn't do anything. And if a day have 30, 30 hours, uh, I could read a book, read a
Mhm.
lot of books, and and learn a new musical instruments,
Excellent.
and just like
Fantastic.
piano.
Very good. What kind of music do you like?
I'm kind of keen, very interested in country music,
Mhm.
and and one of my favorite singer is uh, Taylor Swift.
Ah, really?
Yes,
Excellent. Very good. Um, would you like to live in America?
yes. America. I've heard about America, which have a great opportunity for you
Mhm.
to develop yourself and for you to achieve anything that you ever dream of.
Hmm.
And for me, American is very interesting.
Absolutely. What about Africa? Would you like to travel to Africa?
Maybe when I'm in a wealthy, I would
Mhm.
like to travel in America because I want to see the wild there. I want to see the rhino, the lion, and a
Mhm.
lot of animals that I don't have a chance to see uh, in my career.
Excellent. What about space? Would you like to travel into space?
It's kind of a wild dream.
Yeah. What do you think
And
about
yeah,
aliens?
alien.
Hmm.
I always have a faith in alien. I think that they they have been here in our planet for a long time ago,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
we didn't have a chance to um, connect to them because
Mhm.
they don't want us to do that.
Why would they not want to know us?
And excuse me,
Why would they try to be a secret from us? What would their goals be?
I think that they are they are going to research us, just like we reserve the animal, and we learn from them, and
Mhm.
they do the same thing to us. That's my opinion.
We are like a zoo.
A zoo, yeah, a human zoo.
Exactly. So tell me, what if an alien came down from the sky and it landed in front of your home and it saw you and it said, Fu, I need you to show me the most interesting thing on planet Earth. What would you show him?
I would show. For me, the most interesting thing on Earth is the the view of the sunrise on top of the mountain, on top of the tallest and the highest mountain, the Everest.
Very good. So tell me, do you enjoy speaking English?
I always want to influence English, so I will try my best day by day to get to know the English.
What? So many people put English or divide English into 4 parts: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. How would you improve your reading?
Yes, I would like to improve my reading because reading is the key to the knowledge, and the knowledge for me is very important because I live in a environment of knowledge, and I have to learn and relearn a lot of things to work for my patient and to improve my skill. And for me, reading is very important.
Excellent. And what are some big differences between English and your language?
For me, the biggest differences between my English and my languages is the accent, and I don't think I could speak English with your accent maybe, and I think I am used to I'm getting to use my Vietnamese accent for a long time, so I don't think I could speak English with American accent, and it's a bit different.
Yeah, it's very difficult to.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to change your accent, but it's possible.
Yes.
If you heard me in my normal accent, you would be asking, "What language is this guy speaking?" I had to learn to speak very clearly so that people could understand me.
Yeah.
So tell me, what motivates you in life?
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
No problem. What motivates you in life? Motivate,
right?
Exactly.
I think I believe that I will earn a lot of money to have people around me, and I think money is only the way to make my dream come true, and and that is motivate me to work every day. And I think beside that, I am a medical student. I have to cure my patient. I always have a dream to have people to have a job. People who are deaf, numb, to have a job, to have them to can survive, can live by their own hand.
Absolutely. Excellent. So, is there someone in your life that you admire
I think the person that I most admire is my parents, because I don't think I could have the strength, the motivation like them, because they raise for children, and I think that is kind of hard work. I don't think I could do when I grow up, when I have a family.
Excellent. So this next question is somewhat of a philosophy question, I think. What is happiness?
Happy.
What
For
is it?
me, happy is you is what you do, and what you say, what you do is the same thing. And for me, happy is four things. That's you have a good career is one thing. The second thing is you have the family, a career, a family, a friends, and a good personal life. I think that's happy.
And what are some things that you are good at? What are your skills and strengths?
I don't have any special skill, but I'm kind of very a friendly person, and a social person, and I could speak to a lot of people and make them laugh, make them smile, and I don't think that is a special skill. I'm trying to, I'm having a plan to learn music, learn piano someday. So I would change. I would persuade to become to it to become my special skill.
Excellent, fantastic. Do you have a saying or expression that you really like?
Say or expression?
Yeah, something you like to say, or when you hear it, you think that's very clever or that's very wise, something like this.
If you want, you find a way. If you don't want, you find an excuses.
Very true. Very true. Excellent.
Yes.
What if somebody came to you and they said, "My life, it's so boring. How do I have a fun and exciting life?" What advice would you give them?
What advice? My advice for them is you first, you don't think that you have a boring life, and you have to open yourself, make more friends, because friends gives you energy to have a happier life. And the second, the boring people don't have actually don't have a good job. So I think that they should change their job, their dream job. They could make them happier.
Yeah, that's a good answer. What's the most funny thing you've ever seen?
The funny things, let me remember. I don't. I'm kind of can remember anything now, but you would like to tell me?
Oh, the funniest thing I have ever seen. I don't know if you will even believe this. It's a crazy story. I was sitting in a room with two of my friends,
Yes.
and another friend was coming in his car to bring one guy somewhere else. I can't remember where they were going, but they were leaving together. And we were sitting in the house and we heard, beep, beep from the car outside. So my friend, he jumped up and he ran towards the door. But in
Wow.
front of the door, there was a chair. And instead of going around the chair like a normal person would do, he decided
Yes.
to jump on top of the chair. And then he jumped again when he was on top of the chair. So imagine that this is the top of the doorway. He
Yes.
hit the doorway like this, and his legs went out the door, and he ended up flipping in the air. And he landed on top of, a vacuum cleaner.
Yes.
There was a vacuum cleaner that had wheels on the bottom for moving it around, and he landed on top of this and went across the room on top of the vacuum cleaner and landed into the table and the furniture and everything. It all happened in the space of about 5 seconds. I thought I was going to die laughing at this. It was like something from a cartoon, I think.
I think you're telling a story from a cartoon.
It sounds
And,
like one. If you met this guy, you would be like, this guy is a cartoon. Excellent.
Kind of dangerous, and nothing wrong with him.
He's not normally like this. I don't know why he did this. It was very unusual.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, who's the most rude person you have ever met?
I have met a lot of rude people in my life, but I kind of have a short memory, so I don't remember any rude memory that for me.
Mhm.
That so I'm kind of a person that forgiveness.
Excellent. That's good. Good attitude. Who is the best teacher you ever had? You can't say me. It has to be someone else.
The best teacher I ever met is my high school teacher, because she teaches for about 3 years. And
What did she teach her?
my teacher teach math, and she kind of love Oliver and like mother. And any when we doing the wrong things, she kind of I don't know what to say.
Maybe she gave you good guidance, good advice.
Yes.
Excellent. And would you rather live 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future?
I think I would like to live 100 years in the past, because
Right.
for me, past is always peaceful, and the environment is cleaner, and you have a clean air, a cleaner water, and everything is cheaper, right?
Excellent. Yeah. So, do you think that computers are smarter than people?
I don't think computer is smarter than people. Maybe lately we heard a lot about AI, but AI is just one of the product of the human, and I don't think AI can learn and adapt and do something that we couldn't do. AI just made everything easier, but I think people is the yeah, is the key to it. And computer cannot be smarter than a human.
Do you think in the future they might be?
How can in the future it can be smarter than a human? It can be possible.
What do you think is the biggest problem facing the world today?
Now, the biggest problem we face today for me is the environment getting is getting dirtier, more dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's an interesting one. Are men better than women?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Right, yeah, sorry. The last question was, are men better than women?
Do you have any advice for me to learn English?
Yes, I would say watch movies in English, read books in English, and continue to use Cambly. Because the absolute best thing that you can do to learn English is to live in an English-speaking country. But the second best thing you can do is to use Cambly, where you can speak to native speakers all of the time. Try to use Cambly as often as you possibly can. I have seen people improve a lot in the space of just a few months, and their English was not as good as yours is now. So in a few months, maybe 3 months or 6 months, I really think that you could improve to a great level. I would also recommend. Have you ever heard of the IELTS exam?
Yes, I've heard about it. I'm learning it.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, I didn't realize. I actually teach students how to pass this exam. So if you ever want some advice or you want to do some practice for this exam, you're very welcome to come and call me again about it. I highly recommend doing that exam. It's very good for your future, for career opportunities, and for travel if you ever want to travel a lot in the future.
Yes, that is the good advice. And thank you.
You're very welcome. So just remember, the most important thing is to be consistent and to keep learning. Even if you quit for just a short while, it's like walking backwards. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, I wish you the best of luck. If you like, I can send you a message with my schedule and we can chat again in the future.
Yes, I would like to hear that.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll prepare some IELTS questions for you.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. I will go now. I hope you have a nice day. It was very nice to meet you.
Yes, it's very nice to meet you too.
Thank you very much.
And bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.